Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone, and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses, gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcast, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another, or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about until we put our own spiritual teachings into practice, we will never be taken seriously. And this means, among other things, setting a good example through developing good relations with other faith traditions. Trust the process. This is so true. We put all of our energy looking into another human imperfect being. And remember, we're all imperfect, perfect human beings. There's no such thing as Prince Charming and Cinderella. None of us are that special. I know that's so hard to understand that you're special to yourself. Without some kind of spirituality, without some kind of higher purpose for yourself, if your whole life is about you and what you want and what you're going to get, you're going to live a very empty, unhappy life. And you sound extremely self centered and self absorbed. And I suggest you get over it and start broadening your horizons and look into what you can do for others, what you can give away, what are your gifts. And one of the things that always saved me all my life, my mom was this way. My mom, she took care of the playground. She fed all the neighbors. We go camping. She fed everybody camping. My parents were very generous, very loving, very giving, and we did not have a lot of money. And we were brought up, if you want extras, you had to go to work. Nobody was going to pay but ourselves. So the message to me was no other human being was going to save me. It was up to me to save me. And as a woman, that was huge because I scared the hell out of my dad because I didn't follow. I wasn't a conformist. And he came from Poland, escaped prison camp, lived the Hitler days, and he feared for my life. He said, any other country, you would be dead, Marianne, with your thinking. And I'm still this way to this day. Nobody's going to change my thinking. Nobody's going to change my independence because I don't expect anybody to make me happy but me. And that's my job that I do every single day. And I'm teaching you to do. So you carry the power within, and it's a great way to live your life. Nobody to blame, nobody to tell you what to do, nobody controlling you. But in the end, it's up to you to look in the mirror and take ownership of everything that goes wrong in your life and everything that goes well in your life. And it's a beautiful way to live. So I suggest it's time to look in that mirror, see what you need to work on, and remember balance. Not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You teach yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limit. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder around out of control, it will wreak havoc. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great task by a series of small acts. Eventually, you realize that you cannot actually hurt yourself when you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. I love it. Okay, I'm going to read a little snippet by the Tao Te Ching, the New English Version by Stephen Mitchell. And today's message is failure is an opportunity. If you blame someone else, there's no end to the blame. Therefore, the master fulfills her own obligations and corrects her own mistakes. She does what she needs to do and demands nothing of others. You know, this is interesting the way these readings go hand in hand, exactly what I was talking about earlier. Um, we take full ownership of everything that we do in our life. We don't blame anybody. And there's such a freedom in that. So today, I mean, this is what we do. I mean, we have people that we look at and we, this ego and this pride and so sorry, just cannot say sorry, cannot forgive, cannot just see past their nose. It's really, really a horrible way to live. It's a dead end. You're going nowhere fast. So today, wherever throughout the day, when you find yourself wanting to blame, you find yourself getting frustrated, you find yourself getting angry, I suggest you look in the mirror and see what you can correct because you are powerless over anybody else. You cannot change anybody else. The only person you can change is yourself. Remember, it takes two people to go to war. It's up to you to decide you don't want to go to war. You don't have to react. Silence. And success is truly what you do today. So all you need to focus on is today. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts which controlling you. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. Two heads are better than one. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. The rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my seminars, my speakings. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services with you. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. I did it in a playlist. The first 200 podcasts are about life and harmony, a guide to healthier thinking. The more people we help win, the more we win. There's a different topic every day for you to have the best day ever, to take charge of your life. No more blaming. And remember, I want you to have an admirable day today. And thank you for listening.